All right, guys. Hey, it's Mike here at Drag Drive Repeat with the newly crowned two-time Drag and Drive World Champion, Mr. Bryant Goldstone. I want to first give you tons of kudos. I basically patted your ass for like 20 minutes up there in the award ceremony because you're the baddest man in Drag and Drive. You won every event you were at this year. The javelin took you to places you've never been before, PBs, winning everything, reset records. I mean, nobody did what you did this year. And as I said in the live stream a minute ago at the award show, in 19 days of drag and drive racing with the javelin, you turned in a 6 second pass 17 of those days. That's crazy impressive all over the country, different parts, different events, different drives, different temperatures, different heat. Man, congratulations on that. Why the heck did you build an all new car if you're at the very tip top of where you're at?
Well, this is something I've been thinking about for the last few years. After I wrecked the car, I was going to buy a car instead of rebuild it. And then I didn't want the other car to sit there as a pile of shit and to look at the rest of my life. So we refurbed it. And then this was still available the next year. And I know the Javelin has limits. I mean, it's not an unlimited car. It's this car here should be able to be 300 plus pounds lighter.
Wow.
We're going to put more power to it. The chassis will hold it better than the other one. The wheelbase is longer. We just want we like I want to go fast for one, and the other car's taking me about as fast as I think. I think it's got another tenth, maybe two in it, but it's gonna be some work to do it. I know it's gonna, and we're not gonna by any means retire the car. It might get a different look, not physically, but we might try something different with it.
Yeah.
In the drag and drive world still.
I like that.
Yeah, but you know, I get all this shit about the big tires, and then, yeah, we go down every fucking track, even the ones that are for the little guys, with the little tires. But we kind of want to put small tires on the Javelin eventually and do that. But this car here, this is going to go down. We want to be the first one to run fives every day.
Wow.
And it probably won't be this year.
Well, I mean, let's talk about that for a second because like you're 640s now. You take a car that is completely new and different to you. You've never driven this car before in your life, so you have time to learn that. I think a lot of folks get it twisted that you're going to jump in this car and go really fast right out of the gate. Now it's probably capable, obviously, but you've got to get used to that car and that speed and that time and how to hit the chutes and do all that kind of stuff, and that takes time.
Yeah, I'm not worried about me in the car and that. I mean, I think, yeah, it's probably a little bit faster feeling in the car, a little bit harder, acceleration. But I mean, I've got the best people I think in the business helping me between Brian Robbins, Joe Schott, and all the friends that have helped me. So
yeah,
I think we'll go out there and go fast right away. I mean,
yeah.
So I'm
If
not.
anybody can, it's you.
And I don't know if we're gonna set records and run fives to run a five every day. It's going to be tough any year to do, because that means five different days of racing the track has to cooperate with you.
Yeah.
And there's always one bad day we only had one bad day in 4 races this year.
Yeah.
But we still need it's not going to happen all the time. You're going to get lucky once in a while, and you'll have 5 days where you might set close to your personal best, but it's going to be tough.
Well, that's for sure. And one thing about this card is definitely garnered a ton of attention. I want to give a huge shout out to Remy and at Excess Power here for giving us this opportunity. They waited on us to do this unveiling until after the Drag and Drive Award. So I want to say thank you to them.
Definitely.
And then you run through a list of people that become part of a program over years of running at the very front. Like when you start thinking about a car like this, what goes through your head for powertrain and things like that? Do you mirror a lot of the Javelin and just you're trying to get better aerodynamics and less weight?
A little bit better on it. The weight's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And that in the car is it's gonna work better for sure.
Yeah.
This car was made for running fives. It's been fives.
Wow.
So, and power plant wise, I mean, the power plant I have, I'm limited with the boost numbers with it, what I have. I've ordered a billet big block. I'm going to put one in it eventually, but it'll probably end up in the Javelin first.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to see how much, and then but we're going to put one of Steve Morris's combinations in it.
That's
that
awesome.
we're putting it together ourselves. We're changing a couple little things that we want for us.
Yep.
But yeah, Steve's stuff is good stuff too. So I mean, and it's able to, it's proven to be able to hold 60, 70 pounds of boost.
Yeah.
If we could put 70 pounds of boost to the javelin, we'd already be running fives at 3,100 pounds.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Well, it's exciting to see what you've done in the javelin, and just to know that at the front of that, being at the forefront of like winning classes and all that kind of stuff, you're still thinking about what's next. And I'm
Yeah.
excited about this. I do want to let everybody know on the live stream, we will be unveiling this car at 12:30, as close to 12:30 as we can, which is here in just about 4 minutes. And you will be able to find all kinds of details on hotrod.com, Sick the Magazine. Derek and I were talking just a minute ago about an article that he's got ready to go. So I think as we do this, like this car is going to garner a ton of attention. And these level of cars already get a lot, but we're seeing a lot of this level car being built across the world. I mean, there's, the Bitter Tears Camaro with Stefan Gustafsson. Obviously, we didn't want him to wreck the Corvette to build that, but
that was a bummer.
that car, Ryan Hargett, we unveiled yesterday, his Camaro with the twin turbo Coyote. This car today, why choose PRI to come here and unveil this car here?
Well, we're really trying hard to get this thing ready for Sick Week. So yeah, it just actually Remy at Excess Power, we've used their stuff for a lot of years, and he actually mentioned it. Maybe we'll unveil it there, and I'm like, it's not running yet. It's not. It's got a few things that has to be done, a few parts we're waiting on. But yeah, we're really trying to get it to there, and we just decided to do it here because this is like the biggest. It's close to us for one, and besides SEMA, which to me this is bigger than SEMA. SEMA is, it's all show. This is where all the stuff that's made to go is,
Yeah.
So having it in Indy is the best place to debut it.
Well, and one thing, I do a lot of work with the Midwest Drag Race Series and their pro mod stuff. And so there's a lot of pro mods here on site. I think as this car comes out of this cover and everybody starts walking by, it's going to be grouped into that. Obviously, it's built as a pro mod. There's probably a few changes that make it street worthy, but as people begin to come by this car and look at it and see these other pro mods in here, I think it's really going to open up the opportunity for their brain to think, oh man, this is going to be on the street, but the car that's of the pro mod that's in this booth, the caddy corner to us, won't be on the street. Yeah. So I hope that again pushes more drag and drive and gets more people into it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to go to a racetrack and be done and go home at night, but yeah, we still like to we like the drag and drive and the people of the drag and drive. So that's what we'll be doing, but we'll be doing a couple one-day events, and those are cool too. Maybe we'll end up at the Midwest Pro Mod Series race and see. I mean, we'll be heavy, I'm sure, by their standards, but see what it'll do.
Do not threaten me with a good time.
Yeah.
You'd be the only one at our series with the headlights and tail.
Right. I mean, yeah, and drive. I've been at some other events where everybody toes up and I'm the one car. I've been at like Shakedown. I used to go to that. I went with the Javelin, and they were all like, I skipped Drag Week one year to do the Shakedown at Norwalk, and they actually, a couple guys offered to pay me to enter Drag Week so that I didn't come there because we won that one too with the regular street car.
Well, guys, we got about 1 minute here, so I'm going to take that mic. I'm going to let you get who's going to help you unveil this.
Joe Schott, that spent the last 3 months really making this into a street car, and then David Armitrout's right here too. Him and his guys painted it, did a good job, and couldn't do it without my slow friend Dave. So, and is even slow tuner Paul over here. I mean, Paul's going to take some tips this year and probably have Brian put a couple tune-ups in their car and make it go faster too.
There you go. Well, that's exciting. We'll let you get into that, and we'll let the folks at home watch this. It is time, sir. If you guys want to ease over and pull that off, let's do it. Again, I know we've made a huge deal about this car, and it really is, guys. This is it's one of the coolest things that we've got going on. We're ready when you guys are. Oh my gosh. And it's even in the color combo of the Javelin. Are you serious? Wow. Is that a Batmobile? Wow. Wow. Man, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Again, I want to thank XX Power for letting us do this. I want to thank Remy and all them. I guys want to thank you for being here on the video with us. Thank you for sharing. There's a huge crowd of people here that are wanting to take pictures, and they want me to get out of the way. So, Brian, that's amazing. Wow, the great color combo. I don't know where you picked this color combo up at, but it's really nice.
It's been floating around in my head for a while. So
Well, congratulations. I can't wait to get my grubby fingers all over this thing. And Eric White will be taking some photos and stuff that will be posted up on dragdriverpete.com later. And I just can't wait to see this thing making passes and
me
all the
neither.
details. All right. All right. Well, good luck. Thank you
Thanks,
very much.
man. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome. I'll be right back. We're gonna get a bunch of pictures. So sorry.
Right.
For buddy.
Yep. Wow.